First was from the Gap. You know the Gap store?
Yeah, the clothing store.
Yeah, I used to work at the Gap
Okay.
when I was in college. I got fired from there, then from my dad, and then from KPMG.
What didn't you like about those jobs in the US?
Well, I like Gap.
Yeah.
So I used to be a very shy kid in high school. I mean, your dad would remember. And so I used to fold clothes at the Gap. And what I learned at the Gap is anyone who enters the store, you have to approach them and say, "Hi, my name is Girish. If there's anything you need, I'll be right there." That helped me approach anyone. So now if I go anywhere to a party or anywhere, I just say, "Hi, I'm Girish."
Yeah.
And then I start talking. So I learned that skill by working at the Gap. And then, so that's, I mean, so I liked Gap. The reason I got fired because they used to have a employee discount where you get 50% off.
Yeah.
So my friends started coming with me, so I had to shop for them, and then they used to pay me back. And then I got lazy, then I gave my employee card to my friends. Then they went shopping, and then they found out, and that's why I got fired.
Yeah. And what didn't you like about the two other jobs?
Well, I liked working in the family business, but our strategies were very different.
Okay. You and your dad?
Yeah. So that's when I left. But we maintained a good relationship. We parked the business aside, but as a father and son, we had a very good relationship. The third job, what I didn't like was working with the Big Four is not fun. You know, as an associate or a senior associate, a lot of spreadsheets, a lot of 2 + 2 = 4, and making it look nice and pretty, changing the font, changing the bold, changing the italics, and you're in a cubicle. You don't interact with humans. So I didn't like that part of the job, but I was there because it was paying me decent, and I was living in New York City. But I guess since I wasn't enjoying that job, eventually my results came out, and I was called for an HR review with my boss. Her name was Lisa Ash, and literally I got fired on the spot. She goes, "I'm sorry, I need to let you go. You have to leave the building within the next 5 minutes." I was young, so I should have been expecting it, but I didn't expect it.
And was that a big shock at the time, not only just because you had gotten fired, but also?
I think it was a shock because I wasn't expecting it.
Yeah.
So I was thinking of what to do. I was job hunting, so my parents said, "Why don't you come here for a couple of weeks? Take some time off." I came here for a couple of weeks, probably in July 01. And my dad said, "Why don't you come back?" I said, strategies are very different. He said, "Why don't you come back? You seem to be matured. And if you come back, I will give you the full freedom." I said, "Sure, I'll come back." Then I came back in October 01, and he did give me the full freedom.
So was that your condition to rejoining the family business?
I wouldn't say the condition, it was a discussion.
Okay.
But he agreed to what we discussed.
Okay. So now I guess we can go into you joining the family business. Can you explain to me what it was like, joining this business, and what were the first things that you did right away?
So, when I worked with my dad initially, 1998, what I saw was, those in Dubai, the business was, you go out to the West and you become an agent. So he became the agent of a company called Rubatex from Virginia, Mupro from Germany. Rubatex makes pipe insulation, Mupro makes pipe hangers. He was agent of Green Heck fans. So you work very hard. You go to the architects, go to the designers, you get spec'd in. And then they put in the design specification, Green Heck, Mupro, Rubatex, and then the contractors buy it, then you have to import it, stock it, and sell it. So what I found was we were being squeezed from all the sides. So our suppliers, what we call our principals, they wanted to keep on increasing the price. And the contractors wanted a lower price and delayed payment terms. Meanwhile, the suppliers wanted advanced terms. So you're being squeezed on cash flow, you're being squeezed on margins, and it was a lose-lose game. So if you don't give your principals enough volume, they will move to another agent. So whatever you've spent 10 years building this agency, you pretty much lose it overnight. Then you have to remove the salespeople, you have to liquidate your inventory. if you're very successful, you will lose again. Because let's say we were the agent of ICON refrigerants, we were quite successful, but then they set up their own warehouse in Jebel Ali, they set up their own distribution network over here, and then it's like, thanks guys for building our brand for the next past 20 years, but now the brand's big enough and we will distribute it ourselves. So if you don't do well, you lose. If you do well, you lose.
Yeah.
So what we changed right away, what I call the first 100-day impact, was I sat down with my brother and said, the strategy worked well in the 80s, but I think we are a decade behind. We should have changed our strategy a decade back, which was stop being an agent and start having your own brand and our own factories. So we started doing that.